good morning. I'm about to head out to give myself a little self-care day trip. I lived in the mountains for a year. If you've been watching for a while, you know that. And it's just my safe space. It's my happy place. My dad's from up there, so I'm thinking we're gonna go up to the town that he's from and then just... Choky artichokey. Oi. Oi! I just finished my first coffee, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, am I right? I'm sorry. I've been doing this drive since I was 15, really. My dad started making me drive up the mountain even when I just had my permit because he wanted me to be a really good driver. Actually, totally to toot my own horn, I used to race in high school and I'm actually a really good driver. I just remembered that I haven't listened to this one band, this one album that I used to always listen to driving with my dad up to the mountains. I should play it right now. And if you're wondering, it's the Presidents of the United States. And the music is so strange and I always loved it growing up. They broke up a long time ago. They're not a band anymore, but I just get really nostalgic when I hear it, so. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Okay, real quick side note. I think that people tend to have like this idea of who I am based off of my Instagram. I've been told many times, oh, you're like really weird. I didn't think that you would be this way. Why do you have such a formed opinion of me before you even know me? You know? And to be honest with you guys, I am a fucking weirdo. I am. I didn't have very many friends growing up. I was the person that ate lunch by themselves. I was friends with everybody who was possibly a murderer. I don't know. I was an all-inclusive type of gal. And I considered myself a floater for, well, my whole life. I remember there was one time in 6th grade, this is like such a random story, but I remember there was one time in 6th grade where I got an infection in my nail from biting it, and it was like an ingrown nail or whatever, and my skin was green, right? Because it had so much infected pus under it. I know, this is gross. Then I dabbed it with a tissue paper because it was green, and I was so impressed by myself. And I walked around the classroom with a tissue saying, oh my God, guys, my blood is green. I am turning into a mermaid. So you better be nice to me because next thing you know, I'll slap you with my fins. And I don't think that's the most important story in the world, but I think it gives you a description. And like, I'm not saying this to be like, I'm quirky, I'm a weirdo, I'm just saying, stop being so surprised when I show you who I am, because this is who I've always been. I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm also sorry for yelling at you. I don't know where that aggression came from.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Alright, we made it to Green Valley Lake. My dad grew up here. It's mostly like a fishing lake. There's not very many people here. There's only 3 businesses. And the park's been closed down. I used to play on that when I was little. The buoys that are on the shore right there, they used to be out in the lake. And there'd be a lifeguard sitting right there and you would swim out to it and come back. But if you look over there, there's cars and they're all fishing. And yeah, that's it. And then there's some people in the car to the left of me that are watching me film all of this and giving me weird looks. So I'm not gonna see them again, it doesn't matter. I am gonna run into the general store really fast. The general store is, well, you can't even tell. General store is right behind me. I'm gonna go grab some chips real quick and then we're gonna go to our next location. I also wonder if they're gonna let me use the restroom. If not, we're going in the woods. And I totally forgot to ask to use the restroom. The guy was like, I love your tattoos. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he's like, not trying to be creepy. And I was like, I didn't think it was creepy, but thank you. Thank you for reiterating, I guess. When I was growing up, the person that owned that house had a really mean dog, and I was never allowed to be around it. And then this house with the big silver top was my grandpa's house, and I grew up spending a lot of time here and playing in the yard. Those people over there ended up buying that house as well, and I was friends with their daughters. You could run down and there was a creek. It was just really beautiful. I have a lot of really fond memories up here. It's nice that all their grass is growing too. It looks so happy. Now we're gonna try to find, I'm using just my memory, so this probably is not the best way to do this, but I'm looking for the dirt road that takes you up to the boulders. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. God damn it. Ugh. I decided I'm gonna do something kind of wild, girl. A little breaking the rules. All of the camping spots say reserved on them, but I think that they do that just because they do that to all of them. It's all reserved. Anyway, I see this little spot over here, and look how beautiful this looks. And it's in the shade, which we know I'm a ginger, so I appreciate that. And I think I'm just gonna eat my lunch there really fast. Smells so good. Something really cool I like about the mountains is every time I get a bag of chips, bags are always like extra puffy from driving up the mountain from the altitude. Cactus cooler, baby. Chicken tarragon wrap from Trader Joe's, some napkins. So I'm leaving the mountain. So I decided to leave. I feel like I did everything I wanted to do. I spent all my nature time. I really enjoyed it. Start concluding this trip. I'm heading to this spot I used to go to in Rancho Cucamonga called Boba Fiend. I always liked them because one, their boba is really good, and two, they play R&B. They just know what's up. I don't know. But anyway, sometimes when I go in there, people that are working there know who I am or like know my music, and then they'll play my music while I'm in there, and it's just really cool. I'm not going for an ego boost, okay? I'm totally happy if they never acknowledge me at all, but in the past, it's been something that's made me be like, oh my god, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for making my day whenever I do come in here. Let me get this settled. I haven't had this place's boba in, I don't even know how long, but when they just gave it to me, they were like, all right, we got a mango peach green tea with the best boba in the world. And in my head, I'm like, it's not better than chopper tea, but like it's still really good. Still great, but it's just not the same. I'm salivating. Piece of ice at the back of my throat. Hang on. I'm fine. It's still very good. Today made me feel like I got like recalibrated. I feel like recentered with myself, and I feel really just happy. I feel very peaceful after I leave the mountains, after I go there for the day. Let me know down below what you do when you need a self-care day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!